Well, I know everybody's wondering why I didn't put out a video yesterday. Well, I was dealing with having to go and get this and get it, two of them, one put in the living room and one put in the bedroom, and dealing with the heat pump company coming out and trying to get my heat pump working. It's kind of sort of working, kind of sort of not. But that's what I've been doing over the weekend, just trying to get my stuff going, right? Now, for those who are curious, I'm gonna walk you outside here and show you what we got going on. And it's about 75, 80 degrees outside here. This is a lemon tree that I got, and I still got my seedlings going here. And I got my lettuce. My lettuce is looking very well. So I finally got that soil pH right for it. My kale is looking pretty good too. And I planted. I'm out here in my socks. See, I'm out in my socks. And I planted my corn seedlings right here. And I dug up my garlic. I left some to go to seed, obviously. Let me see if I can. And as you can see, I left some there to go to seed. And back here, that's another lemon tree. And we got stuff starting to pop up. See, it's starting to turn green. And our blueberries are starting to come in. Yeah, my blueberry tree, she's starting to come in. The yellow squash is up. Alright. Everything, the chickens are doing fine. I got all this wood here because I'm going to expand out their run. I think their run's a little bit small for as big as they're getting, so I need to expand that out. And of course, we got a little situation with the porch, as you see. The porch tried to give way underneath the dog, and kind of fell through in little spots. So we're dealing with that. And we got the sunflower coming in. Alright, the blueberries, the sunflowers coming in. The blackberries. There's my blackberry bush right there. That's a Arapaho blackberry. And then we got, this is tomatoes. And then in the back we have, back there behind the shed, we've got our sweet potatoes and potatoes, and they're coming in pretty good. And over here we got our carrots coming in, and some more basil tree coming in, and more blueberries. But the reason I got on today is, this was kind of an unexpected expense for me. I was not expecting to have to put out close to $1,000 over the weekend for my heat pump. So, and there's no guarantee it's fixed. So I thought that I would get on here and discuss the fact that, oh, it smells like blueberries in here. My blueberry muffins are cooking. It smells so good. So there's no guarantee that stuff is not going to break. Okay. As you can see, I had to put my cot up in here to keep cool in the one room. I had a little AC, and I put that in the back bedroom now. I went and bought this big one here behind me. It's right here. So far, I'm pretty impressed with it. So I'm having to run this one because the heat pump is cooling the back of the house. It's cooling the back of the house, but not the front of the house. I don't know. Might just be because the sun is hitting this side of the house. I don't know. Um, but you know, this was $1,000 unexpected expense. And I wanted to make sure that you guys understand. You know, some of us don't have that kind of money. We just don't have it. And so most of this had to go on my credit card. And I wanted to make sure that you thought of that for in the future, so that you're not stuck in the same situation I am, where you have to take and all of a sudden drop $1,000 on your credit card. This was a hole in my preps I was not expecting. Okay, and you know, we live and learn, and going forward, we will definitely be putting aside money just for an emergency. I did not have that because, you know, hey, my heat pump system is not that old. I didn't think it would break, right? And there's no guarantee what he did, it will fix it permanently, and I don't think it's fixed completely, but at least it's cooling half of the house, right? So yeah, if you can, and I totally understand if you can't do anything but $1 a week, because right now that's pretty much me. Do it, because I'm going to have to work now for a month and a half to pay what just happened this weekend to me. Okay, and I think y'all need to think of that in the future. You know, things do break, and thankfully I did have a small AC unit, which is why I had the cot set up in here. I had a small AC unit, you know, a little 5,000 BTU that I had got to run off of my generator over in the corner over there. I don't know if you can see it back over there behind the freezer. You know, just to keep this one area here in the living room and kitchen cool. I mean, no more than 5,000 BTU, I think might be 6. I don't know. But I never expected to, you know, there's a prepper thing, you know, we always have backups of our backups, right? So that was a backup, and it worked, but I never expected to have to look at a possible $13,000 repair. Thankfully, I was able to get somebody out here who was able to at least get the system running for under $1,000. But even then, that's no guarantee, and even he said that I need to look at possibly later on down the road replacing the entire heat pump system. Now, for those who don't know, and I didn't know this, some of our older heat pump systems that were put in before, I think it was 2012 or 2015, run on R22 refrigerant. Now, R22 refrigerant is no longer allowed to be imported into the U.S., and you cannot fill these old systems with R22 refrigerant with the R34 or anything else besides R407C, and then you have to drain out all of the R22 refrigerant and hope that you don't blow the lines when you fill it with R407C. Now, thankfully, the company I called had some R22 refrigerant on hand, but this is something that you would not think to have on hand in case the system went down. I mean, my generator will run the whole house, but that doesn't do you any good if you're out of refrigerant for your heat pump. So, learn something this weekend. I hope y'all learn from my boo-boo, okay? And we'll talk at you later. Bicycle.